You know, we spend billions of dollars searching through the solar system for intelligent life to communicate with, when we have intelligent life right here on the planet with us that we don't even attempt to talk to or communicate with. Intelligence is the ability to live in harmony with your natural world. By that criteria, we're the stupidest of species. We will lose more species of plants and animals between 1980 and 2045 than we have lost in the last 65 million years. That rate of extinction is unprecedented, and we as one species are responsible for that. The oceans are dying in our time, and if the navies of the world had any sense of responsibility, they'd be protecting the oceans instead of playing silly little war games with each other. The problem is that we have all of the rules, the regulations, and the treaties we need to protect the world's oceans and marine wildlife in them, but we don't have any enforcement.
When we come back, breaking the ban on whaling. News tonight on the hunt and the outrage.
Every winter, between the months of October through March, thousands have been brutally killed in small towns across Japan. Sounding rods beneath the water's surface interfere with the dolphin sonar. Once disoriented and enclosed within the panic, fishermen often injure a few captive dolphins with a spear thrust or knife slash, since dolphins never abandon wounded family members. Mothers and babies call out in distress as they are separated, hoisted up and dragged off, soon to be mercilessly hacked to death. These are benign and innocent beings, and they deserve better. Yet here, as they lay stricken and needful, writhing helplessly on cement floors, they are cut open with machetes and left to slowly suffocate. Convulsing and contorting in the throes of agony, while school children walk on by. Such images of slaughter and bloody red water clearly show the Japanese government has little respect for the state of the world's oceans with their inhumane methods of fishing, often in violation of international treaties, laws and conventions designed to protect overexploiting the oceans and the creatures that live in them. Dolphin meat is later sold in markets and restaurants, though often mislabeled as whale meat.
The tiny country of Iceland finds itself the target of international condemnation. The criticism follows that nation's decision to break the 20-year ban on commercial whaling. Iceland claims the whale population has grown enough to allow the practice of whale hunting to resume. Here's NBC's Tom Costello.
A whale tied to its side, the first catch of its kind in nearly 20 years, as Iceland gives fishermen the okay to kill 30 minke whales through next August, plus another 39 for scientific purposes. In addition, 9 fin whales, the second largest animal on the planet. As whale butchers went to work on the dock, whaling opponents expressed outrage.
This decision by the Icelandic government to resume commercial whaling makes absolutely no sense. There is no market for the meat domestically and no market for the meat internationally.
But Icelanders say whaling has been a part of their culture for 1,000 years, and they insist whale populations have rebounded in recent years. 70,000 minke whales and nearly 26,000 fin whales in the central North Atlantic.
So the quota that has been set now, 9 fin whales, will have absolutely no effect on the stock.
But the United States and the European Union have delivered a formal protest to Iceland for defying the international ban on commercial whaling. John Bruton is the EU ambassador to Washington.
In doing it, not only are they flouting international rules, they're going to bring unpopularity on themselves and undermine their own tourist industry.
Iceland isn't alone. Norway this year has approved killing more than 1,000 minke whales. And Japan allows for killing minke, fin, brides, and sperm whales for so-called scientific purposes. The weapon of choice, a rifle-fired explosive grenade.
There is no humane way to kill a whale at sea, and therefore it shouldn't be happening at all.
There are no fishermen anymore. There are corporations that are destroying the oceans. That is what it has evolved into. I know it's a little chilly here today, but we recently just came back from a place that's a little cooler than this, and that's Antarctica. My crew and I just returned from chasing the Japanese whaling fleet along the coast of Antarctica. We chased them for 4,000 miles for 50 days. Piracy was shut down in the Caribbean by Henry Morgan, a pirate. If you want to stop real pirates, you need other pirates to do it. So we're pirates of compassion, but we're hunting down and destroying pirates of profit.
Oriental Bluebird, あなたを探します。頑張って。
Oriental Bluebird, or should I say the SS Whale Meat, please remove yourself from these waters. You're in violation of international conservation regulations. We're acting in accordance with the United Nations World Charter for Nature and implementing these regulations. You're in a whale sanctuary and you're assisting in illegal activity. Remove yourself from these waters immediately. International laws, we advise you get out of here and stop your pirate whaling operations. Nishan Maru, this is the Farley Moat. We're no protest ship. Now get out of here. The fleet just returned to Japan and they were 85 whales short or their quota, so we were able to protect 85 whales.
Back in Iceland, an ironic twist. Whale watching tour groups are now canceling sightseeing trips to Iceland as locals crowd the dock to touch and photograph a dead, endangered fin whale. Tom Costello, NBC News, Washington.
This is a growing movement. It's the most important movement in the world. That is the movement to save life, to save the earth. It means that we have to stand up and say, look, we're going to take matters into our hands as individuals, as caring, compassionate people, and we're going to fight back, because the one thing that is worth fighting for on this planet Earth is life.